This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I'm here with Marquez Griffin. Since 2019, he has been serving you in residential real estate, from the fields to the foothills, adding value to help you succeed. I'm joined by Marquez. Thanks for joining us, or Kez as your friends call you, right?
Yep.
Let's start off a little bit about yourself. You've been a resident of Colorado since 2008. You are an Iowa native, and you've been visiting Colorado really your entire life. Spending parts of your life on your grandparents' farm, you fostered a hard work ethic at a young age. After high school, you spent years as a sheet metal worker. Share with us how you found real estate and it became your passion.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, I was in sheet metal. About 4 years in, kind of realized that doing construction every single day is pretty rough on the body. So I started exploring different options, seeing what's out there, and through a podcast actually stumbled across real estate and notary work.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously real estate is the future. It's the future. The present, it really doesn't change. As someone who has lived in this area of Colorado over, we're talking about a dozen years, what do you feel attracts home buyers to the state of Colorado and specifically this area of Denver?
So I think obviously people come here for the mountains, the skiing, but also the city is just full of so many places to go eat, go shopping. There's so much beautiful trails people can go to, and just the housing itself. There's a lot of good home builders here.
Would you say that real estate, home ownership, it still remains the American dream, and why?
Absolutely, and I think it's because, whenever you have your own house, you're building equity. You get to decide, how the house is, put together, but also it's actually very possible for people to still get a home despite prices and other things with something called house hacking. Are you familiar with house hacking?
Yes, and that's definitely something I want to talk about in just a moment for our viewers. I mean, the market this year, it started out really as a seller's market. It was pretty heavy. Are we seeing some changes right now, and is that good for buyers, basically, as the selling kind of cooled down a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Right now with buyers, it's a lot easier for you to, maybe get a place under asking. You can, get some of your closing costs covered, and I think it's a really good time to buy overall.
That is excellent. As sellers out there may be tempted to sell on their own, maybe put an FSBO sign out on their lawn, why is it more important than ever really to go with a professional?
Well, as a for sale by owner, you may not be familiar with all the market conditions, all the contracts, the legal aspects of it, and you actually may end up just be leaving money on the table rather than having a professional who knows the market, knows the contracts to get you the best deal.
That is excellent. As we now see interest rates rising, can that still be balanced out? I mean, because sellers are now not selling over market. And so even though the rates are higher, is it kind of still balancing out a little bit? And it is still a good time to buy?
It's still a good time to buy, absolutely. And because, historically we're still pretty low on, the amount of inventory that we have. And also with interest rates, yeah, they've gone up higher, but again, you can kind of offset that cost with lower house prices, plus getting the seller to, maybe cover some of your closing costs.
Yeah, that's nice. For buyers, I mean, it's an exciting time, but it can be frustrating. It can be overwhelming. Are you able to help new buyers as they navigate through the process?
Oh, absolutely. I work with a lot of first-time home buyers. There's lots of programs out there for them to, get their, just see what's out there, see if they can get approved, and just actually get that American dream of getting a house.
Yeah, and like you say, having a professional in their corner where you can hold their hand, it's got to be great for them. As a professional realtor, how important is communication with your clients throughout that process? Do you enjoy getting to know them? And I imagine not one size fits all.
Yeah, I absolutely getting to meet my clients. I really enjoy getting to meet my clients. And it's just a full round fun experience from start to beginning. You get to know each other. Go through, view properties, and, make sure that you get a good deal.
I mean, you are a big advocate of self-improvement. Do you continually strive to learn more about real estate and the market so you can serve your clients better?
Yes, absolutely. I actually just recently became an accredited buyer representative and a seller representative specialist. So those are, additional accreditations for me to better serve the people I'm working with. And I'm always learning, from going to seminars to I'm actually being mentored. So I'm continually trying to see what's out there and find ways to improve my service for my clients.
That is excellent. And when we have a low amount of inventory, but yet have an abundance of realtors to choose from, why is it important for consumers to do their due diligence and when they're choosing a realtor? What would you tell them to look for?
So I would tell them to look for someone who's going to be with you every step of the way, who actually is an accredited realtor. So being an accredited realtor, I actually have done additional classes and teachings to get more knowledge to better serve my clients. You also want a strong negotiator, someone that's going to help you negotiate the best price, terms, dates, inclusions, exclusions, and contingencies. And, you also want to just make sure that they have your best interests in mind. And, there's a difference between just a real estate agent and a realtor.
Interesting. So the requirements to be a realtor, you don't have to be a realtor in Colorado, I would assume. That's kind of like a different step. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. We have to abide by a higher code of ethics than a regular real estate agent.
I didn't know that. It's great. As we've seen houses on the market seem to sell sometimes over the asking price in the past few months, many have turned to new builds. Is that an area you can help with it as well?
Yeah, absolutely. My first house I ever bought was actually a new build. So I'm very familiar with new builds. I've helped several other clients from Commerce City to Elizabeth, Colorado. I've helped new build customers, everywhere in between there.
I mean, there are many benefits of owning real estate. Nowadays, you don't even have to own multiple homes to generate income from your investment. I mean, we're now seeing more people renting out parts of their existing homes. They're known as house hacking, home hacking. Tell me a little bit about that. Share that with our viewers.
Yeah, absolutely. So house hacking basically is where you buy a personal residence with the intention of renting out space or rooms to offset the cost. So that's something I've done for 3 out of the 4 homes that I've owned. And you really just get to enjoy the benefits of owning a home while also not paying as much every month. So
yeah, an income already coming in, and so basically not just an equity situation, but money in the bank right now, which definitely helps. You were awarded the top CO agent by Units recently. You basically balance spending time with family and friends, volunteering and supporting small businesses and your community. I mean, really, it was your dream to live in Colorado. Does this continue to still be rewarding for you?
Oh, absolutely. I love what I do every day. I get up, meet new people, show houses, negotiate and get the best deal for my clients.
That is excellent. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is the website. On the website, you can learn more about this particular agent who has been serving you and basically check out what's hitting the market out there. If you're not sure, you see interest rates changing, you're not sure, definitely go with a professional, somebody who is not only a real estate agent, but we're talking about a realtor, an accredited realtor who can help you navigate whether you're buying or selling here in Colorado. That is Marquez Griffin, a Radius agent, serving you in residential real estate from fields to foothills, adding value to help you succeed. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.